Good morning, Internet, and thanks for watching Woodcrest Bonsai. Today I'm going to work on this bald cypress. This is a formal upright juvenile style, and I acquired this tree from my friend who liquidated her collection. And this was the original front, and it's on the edge of a bench with a whole bunch of other trees if we look way down. And this was the original front, and this was the original apex up in here. But even though that made a decent front, it also has knees. So if we come around this way, you can see that it has two knees. One very prominent knee right here, and another smaller one right here. So I thought it would be much cooler, and I apologize for the weeds. We will address the weeds when I repot, because I'm doing the repotting today. So I made this the front, and I grew a whole new leader, which is up here, comes from here, and then I cut it here, so then we have a smaller leader here. So this is the new front. And I will leave links to the videos that I've done on this tree. I think I've done at least 2 others. And these 2 main branches, this one right here and this one right here, were the only ones that I left on this tree last year. And all of this other foliage has sprouted. So even though bald cypress is a conifer, it will sprout off of old wood very readily. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take it out of this pot, root prune it, and put it back in the same pot, but with this as the front. And then I'm going to begin to wire all of the growth down with the same angle. You'll see. And I thought I might take the old apex, which is in here, and turn it into gin, but I think I'm just going to cut it off. Just going to saw it off, because I don't think it's really going to do much in the way of creating any image for the tree. And this tree has some places where it needs to sprout more, but I'm pretty happy with the way it's grown. And so that's the plan for today. Pull it out of the pot, root prune it, and then begin to wire the branches. Even though there may be some branches that are sort of missing, I'm going to wire the ones that are there. Oh, and another thing I wanted to show you is I have this milk jug with the top cut off. And it's dormant now, so it really doesn't need a tremendous amount of water. But in the growing season, this milk jug is here right next to the pot, because I fill this with water from the rain water that I catch every single morning. So when I come out first thing in the morning, when I walk my bonsai benches, I religiously fill this thing up, and not entirely, just to make sure the root ball, and water it every single day, first thing. It's kind of like brushing your teeth. And so bald cypress must remain moist in the growing season, or else they die. Bald cypress dries out one time, it's dead. So some people grow them submerged in water, and that tends to produce a more buttressed trunk, but this trunk is already pretty nice. And I have the feeling that the reason it has knees is because it may have been grown submerged in water for a period of time. And I'll address that when I'm about ready to root prune it. But I just wanted to show you my high-tech watering system. Gallon jug, old milk jug with the top cut off. So I'm going to take it over to the workbench and I'll get started.